guess to get this thing going. I just have to get it going. So that's why I'm here to introduce the first couple sets of videos. I'll probably do a more formal introduction at a later date. Let's just get things rolling and start off with us sailing to Catalina to meet James and Camille from James the Sailorman, good friends of ours that we met a year ago now in the Ventura boatyard. We were hauled out on the hard next to each other and became fast friends, and it was really great to go sail and catch up with them. So check it out. All right, it is about 6:47 in the morning, which is pretty good. Only took me 17 minutes to get the boat going by myself. Alana is still asleep, and we are departing foggy Ventura at the moment, and we are on our way to Catalina, which is awesome. It's going to be the longest passage that the two of us have done together, and the longest one that I've done on Felurian since the delivery a year and a half ago from San Francisco to Santa Barbara. Yeah, we're really looking forward to going all the way down to Catalina, and it's going to be extra awesome because our friends James and Camille from SV Triteia are there. They've been sailing around for about a week, and we're going to meet up with them, so that's going to be pretty sweet. Just a little bit rolly. I don't know if you can see these waves. There's a bit of swell. Hopefully Alana is okay in the bunk. Fingers crossed we'll get some wind and we can turn this motor off and just sail downhill, which is something we rarely get to do. So that'll be really great. Not even like 20 minutes in and already the first thing goes wrong. I started to take the sail cover off. See, we're kind of rolling around a bit, and I'm trying to get the sail up even though there's no wind, just to give us a little stability. Lowered the boom down with the topping lift. I just released the topping lift so I could get to the sail cover, and my boom just crashed down right on top of my Dodger, which is weird. It's not supposed to do that. So luckily, I have a nice strong topping lift. Hauled the boom back up. Came up on deck, and my Vang is sitting on deck. So it's come right out of the gooseneck. Luckily, the pin and little securing ring are still on deck and didn't roll right off over the side. So yeah, let's get our boom Vang back on and keep going to Catalina. See what else happens in this first hour. Well, there was a bunch of dolphins right here, but I wasn't quick enough on the GoPro. See a couple there. I guess they're more interested in having breakfast than playing in our waves. We're just kind of southeast of Oxnard. Weather is much improved, or the sea state, from leaving Ventura. We are making really good speed, about 7.5 knots under motor sail. All right, doesn't show up on this wide angle lens well, but that container ship looks humongous in front of us, as does that one. Yeah, so we're right in the no traffic zone, heading down to Catalina. We're in the middle of the shipping channel, and of course right where we're trying to cross, we have two container ships running in both directions right as we're crossing the channel. So this is why you want to pay attention, why it's nice to have a radar soon. But yeah, we're in the middle of the kind of shipping container freeway. We're gonna get behind this guy, and then we'll be out of the shipping lane and off the freeway and onto the back roads to Catalina. We continue. Dolphins. Another pod of dolphins. That's number 3 so far. Sun is starting to come up, as well as Catalina. She is up now. Just has eggs. We are cruising. We're about a third of the way. We are ripping on our way to Catalina now. Finally under full sail, doing over 7 knots. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. We're about 10, 12 miles out, and it's perfect condition. And a brand new island for us, Catalina. So we're looking at the north side, west end. We're aiming straight for this west end. Perfect. Hey, pretty lady.
Thank you, guy.
What's happening?
Well, we're just about to figure out where we're gonna anchor in Catalina. It's beautiful. Never been here before. It's also the longest passage that you and I have ever been on together. So that's kind of fun, and it was very uneventful. I almost wish it wasn't over yet.
Super comfortable. The weather is perfect. Yeah, this is champagne sailing. We're only a couple miles out from Fisherman's Cove, or from the Two Harbor area, so we're about to bust out the Brian Fagan book and take a look at what hazards may lay in wait for us. I've only been to this spot a couple times, and it's years ago. I know that there's a big giant reef kind of in the middle of it, but the particular little anchorages I don't know anything about, so I'm gonna look that up, and we'll find our friends James and Camille shortly.
James and Camille.
Going on?
It's my favorite. This guy is coming real close and gonna cut right in front of us, but not by much.
Another power motor on autopilot.
It's just not necessary.
All right, pulling into Two Harbors Isthmus. We got Bird Rock right off the port. Land us flanking sail. You're not allowed to come into this area under sail. And just to starboard, we have the big reefs, and basically dead ahead is big fishermen's.
We arrived at Catalina after over 12 hours of beautiful sailing, my longest passage ever and our longest one together, and we loved it. Even though we had planned on anchoring, the designated anchorage at Little Fisherman's was a bit small and quite full. The mooring field right beside it was wide open, so we decided to pick up a mooring ball, which is something we never get to do cruising our neck of the woods, where we're exclusively on the hook. So even though it's about $60, it seemed worth it, and it was a good test run for Avalon.
It was fun meeting up with James and Camille, and we had a great time exploring the Isthmus and Two Harbors area. The island had some unusual COVID measures, insisting on 4 island foxes distance between people at all times. We were, of course, glad to comply.
In the evening, we returned to Felurian to make dinner and plans to sail to Cabrillo Harbor. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we fly our spinnaker like total pros and don't make any mistakes at all.